Hello class, we're going to jump into lesson 8. I really enjoy week 8 from a student perspective because it gives you a little chance to get ahead on on some of the other aspects of the course, whether you need to create more content for your website or work a little bit on the product or service you're going to deliver. Or since we're just coming out of midterms for most classes and there's not really a midterm for this course, it allows you to catch up in your other courses if need be. So this week there will only be one topic. This is kind of our midweek pump the brakes week, I guess, where we just kind of slow it down a bit. It's also kind of a prep. It's a little breather because the rest of the semester will go fairly quickly up until week 14, and there will be a lot of content to get through for those. So this is just one topic this week, which is prepare ads and ad groups. There'll be a discussion on that and a reflection. So a fairly straightforward week after a busy week last week. The instructions for this assignment are essentially to write a text ad for online. We're going to be using Google AdWords, and so you want to write it, or you'll need to write it in the format for Google AdWords, which you'll learn from these readings and videos. Essentially, you'll need to have a headline, your URL where you want the ad to point to. You'll want a description and a call to action. So all of that is contained in these instructions. And I'll jump down here real quick. The submission is to write an ad and to have that in a Word doc and then explain a concept or principle from the reading, write successful text ads. So that the assignment should be simple enough, but I invite you to take time on this. There's a couple important principles when it comes to online ads. One is a Christ-like principle, and that is integrity. A good business will deliver on what you promise. So be careful in writing these ads. Make sure you are prepared to deliver on what you promise in those ads. That's just really good business. It's how you develop trust amongst your core demographic. And so if you can write ads that capture the attention or the imagination of your core demographic and deliver on what you promise in that ad, you've got a good recipe for success. The second principle in this is notice the assignment here says copy and paste the ad you rewrote in the steps above. You're going to write and then rewrite ads, and that's a healthy practice you want to go through for your business in general. You'll want to write and rewrite ads and continue that process of getting better and better. We won't get into it in this class, but there's plenty of techniques like A/B testing and others that allow you from a marketing perspective to incrementally improve your Google AdWords advertisements. So that's a principle we'll get into in this assignment, is that process of rewriting ads, but it's something that I invite you to spend time on throughout the life of your business. And as I mentioned, just the discussion and the reflection on that. So again, a simple week. You'll see next week we'll jump into a little bit more on advertising relevance and quality score. Comes from Google Ads. We'll jump into Google Analytics as well. So there's a little preview of next week. Week 9 will be a good week as well.